1 kilogram. Just unit quantity you have to take in this, and if you raise its temperature 1 degree Celsius, 1 degree Celsius, then of heat required to do this thing is called specific heat capacity, and it is denoted by, this is the symbol for heat and C is the symbol for specific heat capacity here. Okay. And what is latent heat? Latent heat is what? Latent heat is has the meaning hidden heat. When any state change, then some heat is required by the body to change its state. For state change, some heat is required, and this heat is a heat in the form of hidden heat, you can say, or to break, it is used to break its bond or weaken the bond. Okay, to break or weaken the bond. In this you can write anything, break or weaken the bond. Means, let us take an example. If you have ice 1 gram, okay, 1 gram ice is there, you know very well, it is in the condition of solid, bonding is there, strong bond is there. When ice melts and become water, then during this time period, no change in temperature, no change in its temperature. Suppose ice is here at 0 degree Celsius. Then during this melting period, when the whole ice is melt and convert to water, then its temperature is also 0 Celsius and no change in its temperature here. No temperature difference is here. Means T2 minus T1 is equal to 0. Delta T is equal to 0. And another thing is what? What is the formula for calculating specific heat capacity? Specific heat capacity formula is MC delta T. Here M shows mass, C shows specific heat, and delta T temperature difference. This formula is used in case of when temperature increasing or decreasing. Okay, when temperature difference is there. But when there is no temperature difference, it means the heat energy given to ice to convert this ice into water, but temperature remains same in this state, then this energy is used to break or weaken the bond in it. So that type of hidden heat or hidden energy is called latent heat, and this latent heat is denoted by capital letter L. Okay, and its formula is, for calculating this type of latent heat energy required to melt this thing ice to water upon mass of the substance. Or you can write this thing in this way also, Q is equal to ml. Here specific heat, capital letter C you can use here, or this is also the amount of heat. So there are two type of heat is there. One is specific heat capacity, another is latent heat. And the difference in between them is what? The difference in between them is that specific heat capacity is used when temperature difference is there, in the material, and latent heat is what? When no temperature difference is there, only in the case of change in the state. If change in the state is there, you have to use this formula. If change in temperature is there, then use this formula. Okay. Now there are two things here, melting and vaporization. You know it very well. Melting is what? When a solid melt down in terms of and become liquid, like ice to water. Ice to water. And it is also called fusion process. What is vaporization? In vaporization, when water or liquid state thing is become vapor. Okay, like water become vapor. You know very well, ice temperature is 0 degree Celsius. You have to take this value. If no value of ice given, temperature of ice is given, and water is what? 0 to 100 degree Celsius. Any temperature, and vapor 100 to above. Water 100 to above, then the water become vapor, and this process is called vaporization. And now some value you should know, that is what is the value of specific heat of specific heat capacity of water. Specific heat capacity of water. What does it mean? It means when 1 gram of water raises its temperature 1 degree Celsius. 1 degree Celsius. Then amount of heat is equal to 336 joule per gram per degree Celsius. Note down this value of water heat capacity. Sorry, 4.2, not 336, 4.2. Okay, 4.2. Remember this thing. And for ice, specific heat capacity for ice of fusion, when ice melts to so here we are discussing about specific latent heat fusion process. For water, ice becomes water, then its value is 336 joule per gram. Joule per gram. This is the value of latent heat. Latent heat. And in this situation, you have to use this formula. Q is equal to ml. But in this case, either for water or for ice, you have to use mc delta T. Only these two formulae you have to use in this chapter. Okay, now let us take an example in terms of numerical. Then these topics can be clear. Now we are taking a numerical.
वीडियो आ गया सर आपका?
हेलो,
प्लीज स्टार्ट।
हाँ जी सर, बोलिए।
आपकी आवाज आ रही है सर, बट आपकी वीडियो नहीं आ रही सर। हाँ, अब ठीक है, नाउ इट इज ओके।
Find the amount heat required to change required to change 20 gram of ice, 20 gram of ice at minus 10 degrees Celsius to water at plus 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, this is minus 10 degrees Celsius, this is plus 10 degrees Celsius. Now, given is specific heat capacity of water is equal to specific heat capacity of water is equal to 4.2 joule per gram per degree Celsius. Okay, you know this value. Now specific heat capacity for ice is equal to 2.1 joule per gram degree Celsius. And the third value is given here, specific latent heat of fusion. Specific latent heat of fusion. Okay, SHL, specific heat, yeah, or latent heat of fusion, 336 joule per gram. From the formula you can see here. Okay, you know specific heat capacity has formula. It is denoted by C and it has formula MC delta T. Here M is in gram heat capacity. Here delta T temperature, degree Celsius, and specific heat capacity. Okay, this is the one kind of heat. So it is in joule. Sorry, specific heat capacity formula is not this. This is the formula for heat energy. Okay, this is specific heat capacity. This is specific heat capacity. Now from here, the unit of specific heat capacity is joule. This gram is in denominator and this degree Celsius is also in denominator. This is the value of specific heat capacity, unit of specific heat capacity. Okay. Now latent heat unit is what? Q upon M, and this is L. What is the unit of Q? Heat energy, joule, and mass is gram. So from here, this is the unit of latent heat. Unit of latent heat. Okay. Unit of specific heat capacity. Now these values are given. Now how can you type of numerical? When find the amount of heat required to change 20 gram of ice, 20 gram of ice at minus 10 degrees Celsius to water. Make chart. How? Firstly, you have to take ice and its temperature minus 10 degrees Celsius. Firstly, this ice meltdown, and after meltdown, during the melting period, you know, ice to ice. Ice to ice means this ice becomes water, not ice to ice. Ice to water you have to write here, ice to water, but the temperature minus 10 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius. Temperature is changed here. Then firstly you have to take ice, after that water. Firstly, because minus 10 to 0, ice is there, and after ice to water and temperature is 0 degrees Celsius. There are two processes here. One is minus 10 to 0 degree, then minus 0 degree to 0 degree. After that, 0 degree to plus 10 degree Celsius. In this, water change its temperature. This is the condition of change in temperature. But in this, no change in temperature. No change in temperature. Only the state change. State change. Look this thing. Firstly, ice to ice. Here again, minus 10 to 0 means change in temperature. Change in temperature. But state is not changed. So here three things are there. In first case, minus 10 to 0 degree, change in temperature is there, 0 degree to 0 degree, but ice converted into water means change in state here, change in state here, and this is change in temperature case. And this is the case of what? When temperature difference is there, for temperature difference, we have to use this formula. Q is equal to MC delta T. Okay. Now in the next one, state change is there. Then state change is there. This is the case of latent heat. Yes or no? Latent heat. Latent heat. And the next one is again specific heat capacity case. Specific heat capacity case. In this is Q1. You have to take Q2, formula ml. In this, you have to take Q3, MC delta T. MC delta T. So these three types of heat energy you have to add and take the final answer, that is amount of heat. Now solve this value here. Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. What is the value of Q1? MC delta T. MC delta T. But what is this type of C here? This is the case of ice to ice. So you have to use here specific heat capacity value for ice, means this one. So here I am writing this formula in a nice way. MC ice, here you have to put delta T plus here ml, and this water, ice to water. So fusion latent heat you have to put here, and here MC delta T again, and this T is what? Ice to water. Okay, so this is for fusion, you can say. This is for fusion. So put all these values in it and take answer. Now Q is equal to, what is the value of 20 gram? You have to take the value of mass in this situation when the value are given in gram, joule per gram like this. You have to take the value in CGS system. Gram 20 is this. Now what is the value of C ice? Specific heat capacity of ice 2.1. Put here, and what is the temperature difference? Minus 10 to 10. No positive, no negative value you have to take here. Only the difference you have to write here. This is the value of Q1. Now plus ml. M is what? Mass is constant 20 gram, and multiply it with L. What is the value of specific latent heat? 336 joule. You have to write 336 here.
Hello, Neeraj sir.
Sir, your fuel. You have to put again 4.2. Here, this value I am writing here, plus 20 into 4.2. And what is the temperature difference is here? Again, 0 to 10. 10 degrees Celsius is there. Water specific heat capacity case is this, and Q3 value is this. Okay, MC delta T. Now put again 10. Okay, now solve it and get answer. Okay, in this way you can take the heat required when anything changes state or raise its temperature. Okay, now I am writing one more numerical here. You have to solve and send me the pic of that question on my WhatsApp number. Write down. Find the amount of heat released. Note down. Find the amount of heat released when 2 kilogram of water, when 2 kg, here you can see 2 kilogram. Convert this thing into gram of water. Degrees Celsius. And what is the value of latent heat? Latent heat, it is also for vapor. This is for vapor, not for fusion, not for melting process. Vaporization is there, and here the value of specific latent heat is 2260 joule per gram. Okay, per gram. Now you have to solve this. I am making here chart. I am making here it converted into water. Okay, 100 degrees Celsius. Water vapor to water, 100 degrees Celsius, because state is changed. So no temperature difference is here. Here you can calculate Q1 by taking the formula ml. Okay, and ml is for vapor. Now next, water to, yes, water. Now you are decreasing its temperature 100 to 10 degrees Celsius. Now this is the process of water to cool down. Condensation process is this, and in this temperature difference is there, so specific heat capacity case is there, then this Q2 can can be calculated by this formula, and here C is what? Specific heat capacity for water vapor, for water vapor. Here you can write because water vapor to water. Okay, write down in this way: specific heat capacity for water vapor. Okay. Specific heat capacity for water vapor. So you have to solve this numerical. Specific heat capacity of water, yes, 4.2 joule per second. Not this numeric. Yes. So today class is now over.